All right. Get 10 minutes. Isn't there a way to use like the match to generate the draft?
What do you mean?
Um, when you start the game, isn't there a button to generate the fucking top draft, the draft?
I think so. I think you have to be playing the game though. Like you have to be one of the teams playing.
Do 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 do.
Welcome to Nuka World!
Why are you leaving me?
Cause I hate you.
Oh, okay. Nothing new there.
No, the away team is gonna create the lobby because they're picking the map.
Okay. They're picking the map?
Yep, away team picks map.
Oh, is that new?
They get to pick the map.
What?
This season, home team gets first pick. Away team picks the map for the week.
That's fucking stupid.
Shh, we're streaming.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, should I not swear?
No, you just that's
Yeah,
just
I
what
got
we're
you.
doing.
Yeah, I got you. My fault, my fault.
Not Li Ming though.
Oh, are they drafting?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
The party leader for away team is gonna be coming on soon.
Okay.
I get kicked from the lobby. What the fuck? Maybe I do. There it is. All right. All right, let's look at this roster here. You gonna stay out? This is on our team. All right, so who needs to swap? Let me look at this contact.
Enjoying the coordination of their portraits. And what is your Twitch account again?
Hold on. Man, how the fuck do I set the stupid map? Alright, so match history, round one. Alright. So I think I need to hit start then. Where's the tab? Oh, select map. So we're doing Towers of Doom. Update round. Towers of Doom. Update round. And then
Now, correct me if I'm
start
wrong.
draft.
I can spectate whatever I want, and you can spectate whatever I want, right?
1 sec.
All right, let me know when we're going.
Well, we're streaming and the draft is up.
All right, I see the draft. I guess I should watch your stream for what to commentate on, since I could be spectating something different. Does that make sense?
I'm not really sure. I thought one observer controls the screen.
Well, either way, if I see that's the case, I'll just watch your stream for what to commentate on. All right, either way, draft is underway. What is this? Unstable versus Offslaught. I like that name.
Yep, I like it too.
And this is Towers of Doom, correct?
Towers of Doom. Towers of D's. No, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, here we go.
Probably see the traditional bands here: Zagara, Falstad, something of the sort.
Yeah. I think Zagar is usually a pretty decent ban on this map. Zul can be pretty powerful too, pushing towers down.
Channel.
Yep, there's the
DK.
Falstad.
You hitting push to top.
Falstad as expected.
Yeah, that's a pretty normal ban.
Yeah. I'm thinking Zagara is going to come next, and they'll probably take a Li Ming or a Kerrigan first. Yep, as expected again.
Yeah, and I always approach this map as kind of like a team fighty map. Oh, that's interesting. Go
First
get the
pick
healer out of the
Rhaegar.
way. Yeah.
So maybe they're going to deny a healer into the ban. Who knows? Or the only time I see first pick Rhaegar is when they're going Cho'Gall. But
Yeah.
one can only hope.
I'd love to see a Cho'Gall game.
Me too.
Because I love playing Cho'Gall.
You just like it because you don't have to move.
Yeah, just shoot purple stuff. Make things die.
That's how you play the game.
Oh,
Thrall's a good
Thrall.
counter.
Thrall's a great pick.
I would also like to see a mage here, maybe a Li Ming.
Yeah, I'd like to secure that. I'd like to also maybe even see like a bruiser, an off tank.
Yeah.
But then you might be putting too much into the melee if you do that first off.
Yeah, there we go. KT.
Oh, KT.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, it's a pretty general pick. It's great if they go heavy melee. I mean, your healer's already melee, so there's a good chance he'll be close to KT, getting those bombs on him.
Right. And that was good they picked the front line first, because that'll make Offslaught pick one more tank, and that won't make Unstable pick a Tychus. So Tychus is getting pretty scary nowadays
Yeah,
in
yeah.
this double tank meta.
Yeah, and he's, especially after, he got his rework a while back.
ETC? That's a good one. So that was probably a deny, because
Yeah,
KT with ETC is pretty scary.
I agree with that. A lot of times when you see that KT pick, you either gotta be willing to ban ETC or grab him.
And a Jaina. That was a good draft so far.
Yeah, pretty solid. Jaina combos well with ETC, Ring of Frost on top of the Mosh.
Absolutely.
You know,
But they do have two denies for the Mosh, so Thrall and KT. So I wouldn't be surprised if they pick more interrupts for the Mosh pit.
KT's a risky denial for the Mosh, though, because he has to get pretty close to throw that Whirlwind.
That is true. And Thrall does have to blow an ult for it.
Right.
So that ult could be calculated so that it only hits ETC and then not hit anybody else, and therefore it's wasted.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, I like what we're seeing in the draft. I think there's some good counterplay.
This is good. We should take notes.
Mm-hmm. Actually, in this situation too, picking the ETC, I like that they went with Jaina instead of Sylvanas ban.
I think that's good because I've constantly seen in Hero League a lot of people picking Sylvanas on this map because that push on this map can be deadly if the keep starts snowballing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like Zagara or Zul is more dangerous on this map when it comes to that type of push. But I mean, Sylvanas is good. But the issue with Sylvanas is while she can turn off those forts, she doesn't really have a whole lot of damage output.
But you know what that was good for? That was good for getting rid of the Wailing Arrow. Because Wailing Arrow pretty much nullifies Thrall and KT completely. Thrall can't get his Frostwolf resistance. KT can't do anything except sit there and throw fireballs at you.
Yeah, and now we're seeing a Brightwing ban going into the second round here.
That was also a good ban. Let's just get the global out of the way. And that leaves Dahaka left, and Dahaka isn't really up with this meta, which is a shame.
Yeah.
He's in kind of a rough place right now, and he's a great hero.
You also deny the polymorph, which is another
Right.
counter to ETC, and any melee assassin, because they might be looking to go Greymane here.
I think the Mirrodin was an interesting pickup, because I feel like they could have waited on that.
Mm-hmm.
Since Unstable already picked a tank. But they're securing that front line. They got a really heavy team right now.
Yeah.
Which is really looking good.
Well, plus Mirrodin is another good deny to Mosh with his Stormbolt. So right now you've got 3 people on the board that, after level 10 anyways, all 3 of them have a way to break a Mosh.
Interesting. Lieutenant Morales.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a medic pick here.
So, but they have nothing to dive the medic. So as of right now, that's a safe pick. But now that might change Unstable strategy. They might pick something a little more divey.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I was saying, I look at Unstable's team here, and, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing a Greymane, because right now you don't have a lot of melee damage, so, you
Right.
know, even a Sonya would be a nice pick to go against the Thrall.
Picking up a healer for Offslaught, though, is pretty good, because now, Sonya, like you said, if they do pick up a Sonya, that does give Offslaught the chance to go Tychus. There's the Sonya.
Yep.
And then I feel like the last one's going to be some sort of front line. Maybe another Bruiser. No, just kidding. Zeratul.
That's cute.
I like that.
I do. If he's good with Void Prison, that can be a dangerous.
They've got a killer combo setup if they can land a good Void Prison.
Void Prison
Void
into the
Prison.
Frost Ring. That
Into the
seems to
mosh
be
pit.
pretty popular lately.
I would almost like to say I want to see a Tacitor. In addition to that comp, that would protect that Thrall really well, but then they'd be betting it all on Thrall.
Yeah, I don't know how great of an idea that would be, but
Yeah, I'm thinking a little too outside of the box. But I feel like this might be a standard auto attacker like a Rainer or a Valo, someone to benefit from the stim if they plan on going stim.
Oh, there's a lot of good assassins out there for Stim. Nova.
Nova! Interesting. Wow, we got the Battle of the Stealthies coming out. I did not expect that at
I
all.
was not nobody expects the Nova.
Nobody, they never saw it coming, us included.
Yep.
Interesting. So who do you think won that draft, Ice?
I like Unstable's team better,
I agree.
but I don't feel like Offslaught lost that draft at all. I think that last pick Nova is interesting, but we'll see how it plays out.
I would like to see that be like a Rainer.
Yeah, or a
Because I
Vala.
think they have
Even a
enough front line
Greymane.
to exactly. They have enough front line to keep that person or to keep the Rainer or the Vala behind enough and protect them enough, so that way they can just sit there and deal some damage, maybe land some good flanks or something. But we're gonna see a battle of the Stealthies, and I'm pumped.
Let's see. Learning this stuff as I go. Should have really done like a practice match or something. Where's my Twitch up?
Now, is this new season best out of 3, or is it still one and done?
This one here for Division 3, as far as I know, is still one and done.
Okay.
I think we can go ahead and start the game. Trying to find my other link here. There it is. I'm gonna put this over here so I can see what's going on. All right. One sec. All right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and start the game. Yeah. Then when we hit the load screen here, we'll go ahead and announce our teams. Go through the roster.
I will fight to my last breath.
9 of 10 ready. There we go. And let the battle of the stealthies begin.
Stealthy Battle Chair League Division 3. I'm excited.
I'm excited. I think this will be good.
This is going to be a great team fight match.
I think so. I think it's really interesting that both sides decided to bring a stealth. I think Zeratul is starting to see some popularity just because I know Dignitas pulled off some ridiculous VPs into Frostring over in the EU. And I know, I think it was Murloc that was trying, no, maybe it was Gale Force that was trying to pull it off and it wasn't quite as smooth.
I did watch some of the North American regionals, and you do see a lot of Zeratul either getting banned or picked.
Well,
So it's a great counter to people like Falstad and any mage, or especially like a medic even.
well, that VP can be so powerful.
Oh, absolutely.
Alright, so like on the blue team, that was a really fast load. We've got Ghost Dunk on Medic, and Fonzie 786 on Thrall, FRZN on KT, and Killed by Me on, I believe that's, what's he on?
The battle
Nova,
begins
and
in
Captain
10
Canada
seconds.
on Muradin.
Captain Canada on the red team. Looks like we got
4,
my man Kuru Bethalon. I don't think I pronounced that right at all. On Sonya.
fight.
We got Liquid playing the Music Cow, Shiz playing the Zeratul, Jaina playing Super Dive, or sorry, Super Dive playing Jaina, and Mystic Shroud playing the Rhaegar.
Here we see that nice big death ball in the middle. Blizzard went down. Ooh, that bomb is kind of messing up red team a bit though. Chunk some health off of Jaina. I was still hanging around in the middle here. We got Sonya and Thrall doing their normal solo lane nonsense.
Yep, that is a great push against Sonya. Sending Thrall up top. Looks like I got KT on the bottom. Up against the solo Rhaegar. Looks like Nova's waiting around mid. And Nova's waiting for some ganks. Sees the Zeratul.
Oh, that's
free kill right there.
Zeratul. Ooh. And the music cow coming in. Oh, is he going to get it?
Oh!
Oh, that was
What a
close.
save, what a save.
And it look,
Looks like we got... Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, it looks like Thrall is pushing Sonya back to the towers a bit.
Thrall's pushing back Sonya very, very well. That Sonya's running pretty low.
Oh, well, now we got Zeratul coming in to try and look for the assist. But Thrall's going to play it safe and back out.
So I wouldn't mind seeing the ETC roam a little bit more with a couple of buddies to try and get a pick off. Like that Thrall could easily die if that Sonya can bait him in because that's Thrall's running, or the Sonya's running low.
Yeah, well, and see, like on this, I think they rotated down here, not only for the wave clear, I think they were looking to try and get this KT pick. But I feel like with the Rhaegar jumping out there a little bit early, they sort of showed their hand, you know?
Alright, first altar phase. Let's see where they're headed.
And this is always an exciting one, too.
There's so many different strategies you can pull. I've seen so many different things. I've seen a lot of people fake going up top, and then they don't show and slowly sneak bottom. I've seen a lot of people just stack all 5 on the opposing team's altar. So we'll see what they go with. It looks like we got 3 on the left side. For the blue team, 2 heading down.
Sonya's still soaking, I guess.
Sonya's still up top. Let's see. Oh, red team's going in on the left side. We got a skirmish up top. Oh, Musical dived in for that brawl.
No, Jaina almost got it. That Nova's messing with her.
Jaina's
Yeah,
still
they're
going
boxing
for it.
them out pretty good. KT did get the bottom tower, it looks like. Oh,
Wow,
there we
Blue
go.
going all in on that brawl. We got 2 deaths for the blue team.
Yep. And then we got Muradin sneaking the right tower.
Very nice. And looks like Jane's gonna end up capping the left tower.
Yep. So,
So, off stable ended up winning that one.
yep.
Or off slot rather.
The off slot.
Off
I
slot,
think it was
unstable.
really good that they kind of went aggressive in on that thrall and pushed them out.
Yeah, I think they recognized they had the more aggressive team,
Yep.
and that was very smart of them to move in towards their altar.
I like their rotations. They seem to have a pretty strong 4-man rotation here. Kind of roaming between mid and bot.
Definitely very, very strong. But as I keep saying, I keep seeing that brawl up top crossing the 50-yard line a couple times. And it looks ripe for the gank.
Yeah, and that's the usual Thrall Sonya battle.
Oh, that Nova got caught out by the Musical. Oh, and the Nova goes down. The Musical slides in for the kill. I love it.
Nice. Oh, we're gonna see a gank? I don't think. I think he's too close to
no,
towers
KT.
anyways.
Too close to towers. He had the gravity laps ready to go.
Yeah.
So it looks like this ETC is going full power slide for the first 2 levels, which is good. Sonya went War Paint as usual, and Hurricane at level 4. The Zeratul went Regen Master. That's actually pretty interesting. Along with Warblade. And now they're hitting level 7. Let's see what they all pick.
Yeah, it's interesting. I tend to go for okay, we got the Furious Healing on Sonya. I usually tend to go for I think it's Follow Through on level 2 with her. We got KT going, you know, Mana Addict into Mana Tap into Sun King's Fury. And then our Nova with Long Shot, Rapid Projectile, and 1 in the chamber.
All right, so we got the altar phase down at the bottom here. And let's see, this Mirror is hovering around. All right, blue team looks like they've gathered themselves. And looks like blue team is going full ham on the mid tower.
Yep.
Ooh, ETC's walking right past that Mirrodin with the Sonya. We got a nice little skirmish going here.
Well, good amount of damage going down on the tanks. Bomb
And
is
red
out.
team was
Oh,
able to sneak one bottom.
yep. So they left Zeratul behind to sneak the bottom tower. That ETC though is in trouble, and I'm not sure they're gonna get this one.
Ooh, KT.
Oh, there goes KT.
So we got 3 down for the blue team.
And that medic, she doesn't have any escape there at that
She had
situation. She'd
no
already
chance.
used her grenade. And now, I mean, you already aggroed it. You might as well clear out this camp. And that'll be some free siege damage. Now Thrall's up here by himself getting a little bit of soak.
Blue team looks like they're kind of scattered out. They are going for silken lanes. Looks like they got that bottom camp trying to get some extra pressure on that bottom lane.
Yeah, level disparity is at just about a full level. Blue is catching up a little bit, but they're not going to hit 10 anytime soon, and Red's about to get their ults.
Yeah, this 10's going to be big. I wouldn't mind seeing them start to gank once they hit 10. Here we go. Ults are coming out. ETC went with the Mosh Pit, of course. Jaina went with the Ring of Frost. Rhaegar, of course, with the Ancestral. Sonya with the Leap. I think that's a great choice. I think if that Nova exposes himself, then Sonya can immediately leap on him.
I agree. I think that's a good pick.
Looks like Zeratul's hovering. He's just waiting for the right choice. I honestly think Shadow Assault might be a good pick here. Because that medic can go down in one Shadow Assault combo. And then Zeratul can get out safely. He has enough protection.
It's really difficult to give up that
Oh.
control of VP, though. Like, if you're good
Yeah,
at
that's
landing
true.
those clutch VPs, that can be a huge game changer. Now, what's interesting is with the Thrall build here, we're going Wolves with Envenom into Windshear, which is a little bit off meta. I mean, I tend to see more Lightning in the first 2 tiers. You know, because he's already a strong melee, so a lot of people tend to build him more into poke for talents.
Yeah, I think blue team had no choice but to kind of give that up and make another play. They were down to Nova. Nova was respawning just in time. By the time they would have gotten down there, it would have been kind of a waste. So they decided to make a good play. Oh, and they went with dropship. I didn't notice that.
Yep. I'm not really sure how to change the colors, to be honest with you. I don't know how I got them in the wrong colors.
Let's see here. And on the blue team, Thrall, of course, picked Sundering. Mirrodin picked the Avatar. Dropship, as I said. Precision Strike with Nova. And Phoenix with KT. I think if they land a good Sundering, that Phoenix plus Precision Strike is going to be a nasty combo.
Oh, my bad. That's not what I was trying to do. No.
And we got a lot of pressure bottom lane here from the blue team.
Yeah, and that comes from like them trying to get that counter silk and grabbing that that tower. Ooh. Yeah, that was rough.
Tank.
That's it.
Oh, and a great mosh pit to secure
Yep.
that kill. That was fantastic. Nova tried to use a precision strike to make something happen, but unfortunately it was too late.
Yeah, and it was a nicely placed Panic Phoenix, but unfortunately it wasn't going to save him.
But the Zeratul is down for the red team. And I'm sorry, I should be using the team names. That is Unstable, the red team. And Offslaught is the blue team. All right, one alter phase. They're drop shipping in. I think that's very, very smart of them to pick drop ship. They don't really have anyone to benefit from the stim.
I also
Maybe
like
the Thrall.
how Unstable picked up that camp while they were waiting.
That was smart. And looks like blue team is going in. Here comes out, Bringer Frost coming out.
Ooh,
Always
yeah.
has the KT. Medics kill the KT as best
That
they
was
can,
a
but
pretty
it's not
clutch
enough,
Ancestral, though, on that Sonya. That was a clutch Ancestral.
Mirrodin walked into the Void Prison just to try and stay safe.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the Mirrodin goes down. Oh, wow.
That Zeratul got zoned out by that precision strike because he was going in for
And the medics
something.
caught out.
That was a really nice leap. And this Nova's running for her life.
Unfortunately, she didn't make it.
Yeah.
I think Red Team or Unstable's doing a great job of recognizing that they definitely have the more aggressive team. And
Yeah, and
making
they're
these more aggressive
capitalizing on it.
plays. Definitely. And ETC sliding in with this skirmish down here at the camp. We had a Phoenix go out in a great position to kind of zone the red team out a bit. Red team's kind of hungry for that camp, but I don't think they're going to get it. I think they're just going to let it go.
Yeah, I definitely think it's a good idea for them to have backed off at that point because, you know, the Phoenix went out, kind of zoned them out like you were saying, and the rest of the team was coming in with full health, full mana. It definitely wasn't worth.
Yeah, it's not worth it. And all they're getting their keep back. Big whoop.
And now we're getting to that death ball phase. And we might see another skirmish on this camp here.
Oh, here we go. We got 3 of the red team on the bottom. Oh, I wouldn't go in there. He's hungry for that mosh pit. You got the throw caught in it. Bringer Frost is coming out. Oh, the precision strike was right on that Jaina.
Yeah, and unfortunately that Sundering ended up going in the wrong direction. It looked like. So. And there goes the medic.
Great job of zoning out.
And I think we're going to see a KT go down. Yep.
I think we're seeing a wipe here. Yep. So that they shouldn't chase that Mirrodin. That's not worth it. Let him go. He's not going to do anything.
Yeah,
I think they're going to take all 3 hours here.
Yep. Well, especially considering he heals up so quick on his own.
Exactly.
Yep. All right.
The altars have risen.
So
Activate.
doesn't look like they're going for any altars immediately, which I think they should have been stationed at least one of them.
Well, we got Rhaegar and Sonya trying to zone out this Muradin here, but it looks like Jane is picking up this right tower. We've got Zera boxing out for ETC, so that'll be 2 towers easy. Everybody on the other team is up.
Our towers assail the Raven Lord. Fire the towers.
We're kind of spread out here. Oh, that was a really nice
Oh,
precision strike.
Very nice.
And it comboed really well at the bomb because that's what actually finished him off, and he was able to spread it to the Nova. So, I mean the Jaina. So that was a good pick. And you know, I mean, Offslaught is definitely not out of this. They're only 1 level down. They are talent tier down, but there's still a lot of game left. And I have seen some comebacks on this map.
Yeah, we've always made great comebacks on this map from being down in the tubes.
Yep, it can happen. It definitely can.
Definitely can happen. But they should be capitalizing on that depth to try and at least soak up some XP, get their lanes pushed a little bit, get a camp or 2. Looks like this KT's doing good work up top, just trying to sneak a camp and some XP.
Yep. I think this bottom tower is going to go down pretty quickly, though. Oh, looks like they're going to come up for the kill. All right. That is a lot of damage going out on that Muradin. He had to pop Avatar to stay alive, and it only delayed the inevitable.
Rhaegar's hanging up top, clearing that camp.
Yep. Which, you know, at this stage in the game, I'd rather see him just with the team, honestly. But it's not a bad idea to clear out some, you know, a camp, because a camp will do some damage. A lot of damage, actually, to these towers.
Well, this could be game if they play right.
Looks like we're starting to have a little bit of early skirmish, but all of Offslaught, no. Yeah,
Well, the Muradin's gonna be
unstable.
The Muradin's going to be late, so...
Yep.
And here comes Sleep on the Medic. I think that was a great
Oh, that was-
play. Out comes
yep.
the Panic Phoenix, finger crossed
Oh.
the thing, and here comes the Mosh Pit. Combos. That great Void Prison.
Yep.
Zone out that Frog, because that totally nullified the Sundering, which could have happened early.
Yep. Now
The
that...
red team has 2 people down. Zeratul and Dana are down.
Yep.
It's 2 for 2.
Oh.
Wow.
That was a nice turnaround. Part of why I
Very
think
nice
that
turnaround.
turnaround actually worked is because before he died, the KT managed to put out a really nice Phoenix that zoned out the Rhaegar, and then the Rhaegar, Mystic Shroud, got a bit distracted by going after the Nova solo. So when he could have been healing his team, he was zoned out and messing with the Nova. So
I was actually very surprised at that turnaround because that Thrall was zoned down in that Void Prison for quite some time.
yeah,
And he's the big playmaker on that team. But that was very, very good.
I really feel like it
Very
was
great by
that.
Offslaught.
I really feel it was that Phoenix that helped with that fight.
Yeah, that's what did it. Anything to soften them up. And then by the time Thrall was at a Void Prison, he could go in and make a few plays.
Right.
And even that Nova Precision Strike really, really helped.
Well, anything that
So-
zones out that healer, I mean, that means that your damage is more effective.
Right. So, as I said, you are never out of it on this map. Looks like Unstable's trying to make a comeback here and get some camps.
Yep.
Excuse me, Offslaught, my fault. Sorry, the teams are backwards on my screen. I don't know if they're backwards on yours.
Yeah, they're a little bit messed up. That's what was getting mentioned in chat too. I gotta figure out how to fix that next game.
That's all right. We're working on it.
Oh, that precision strike on Rhaegar not quite hitting the mark.
Oh, Sundering coming out. That's Sundering, unfortunately, getting nobody.
Okay.
So now, unfortunately, they're down to Sundering for a minute and a half.
Yep. That's a long cooldown to get nothing out of it.
So that'll probably take them until the next altar phase. So they'll hopefully have
Oh,
it up.
that's a
Then
nice
Void Prison coming
VP.
out, zoning out 3 of them. And
Yeah,
coming
there
to
you
the
go.
mosh pit. There we go.
Yep. That was really
That's
nice.
exactly what they needed.
Lined them up, knock them down. Oh, and I don't know if this Thrall is gonna make it. Nope.
That Thrall's not going to make it. So that is 3 kills
Well, and that's the power of the VP, and you know that gave them two options there because it split off three of their team. They could have tried to go for the two teammates left, but I think that was a really good decision to go ahead and preload the Mosh and then just cancel that VP and put him into a stun.
That was very, very good. Looks like this Mirrodin might go down. Oh,
Yeah.
they're going ham on that.
Nice.
Mirrodin. Hey,
And why not? Because you're about to cap that tower too. So.
Exactly. So this
The
could be
time is
game.
now.
Yep. Jaina's taking this tower.
Yeah, Nova unfortunately isn't going to make it out of there. Panic Precision Strike isn't going to do a whole
Yeah.
lot.
I think this is gonna be it.
Blue team
Yep.
dominated.
And that is game. The GG's already being called out. Very
Yep.
good game by Unstable.
Yeah, I feel like they definitely, like you were saying earlier, they recognized that they had a more aggressive team fight comp,
Team is
and
victorious.
they pressed that advantage. They were very aggressive throughout the entire game, and a few really key combos really landed well for them.
That ending combo with the Void Prison Mosh Pit, that's what sealed the deal, definitely.
Mhm.
Because that was perfect timing right before the altar phase for them to just capitalize on that.
Yeah, and if we actually look at the score screen, we had KT on top with hero damage, and Zeratul for a team Unstable was actually top hero damage for his team.
That Zeratul took an interesting build. I mean, I don't play a whole lot of Zeratul, but I don't see a lot of Zeratul's going Regen Master first. And then he went follow through at level 7, so that was interesting.
Well, I think part of the
Um,
reason why he went Regen Master, as opposed to Seasoned Marksman, it might just be the way his playstyle is. Maybe he was thinking that he'd be doing a lot more melee, so he wanted the sustained damage.
Right.
But Master Warp Blade, follow through, Void Prison, which we saw him use really well.
Yes, he was very, very good at landing those Void Prisons, especially in a couple of those fights. He zoned out the KT and the Medic in that one fight, and he was able to capitalize on that. He went Stone Skin at level 16, didn't even pick a level 20, or they just hit 20 by the time
Yeah,
the
they
game
had just
ended,
hit
correct?
it. They had just hit
Okay.
it, I think. Yeah. Now, like I said, I was really interested in this Thrall build. This kind of reminds me of like more of a classic Thrall build we used to see a while ago. But I mean, it's nice that he gets the extra resilience out of the wolves. I'm not really a huge fan of Envenom. I don't feel like you get a super amount of value out of it, especially with the way healing is in the game right now. But
I feel like I see that more against not a double tank comp. Traditionally, you see the two Thunder talents at levels 1 and 4. I feel like Envenom is good if their team is squishy, has a lot of Valas and Jainas and other squishy characters like that. I feel like then it might be useful. But then, of course, full Wind Fury build after that, and Sundering, of course.
yeah, and then we've got the Mirrodin here going with Reverberation, Thunderburn, to Piercing Bolts, into Avatar, into Thunderstrike. It's interesting that he didn't go with the talent that gives you healing for the heroes that you hit. That's pretty common in this meta.
And I haven't seen a lot of the Give Me Axe Mirrodin
Yeah.
recently. I think that's getting pretty popular, too.
Yeah, well, then that's kind of the build that I tend to see is, you do reverb into this Thunderburn, and then you'll go into the static healing Avatar, and then you'll go with give him the axe. So it's a lot more damagey. But I mean, this build is still a solid build,
Oh, definitely. It's the very traditional tank Mirrodin build.
And then, nothing too crazy out of Medic. It was cool to see her go a dropship. And KT
Looks
build
like-
is solid.
Nova went 1 in the chamber at level 7. That's interesting.
Yeah. I know that one... See, I haven't really played her much since her rework. I know that used to be a pretty... it used to be different. I think it used to slow down your... Or maybe, no, that was armor-piercing rounds is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's the one that I traditionally pick. I don't play a whole lot of Nova either. In fact, I don't play a whole lot of much of these characters on the screen. Except maybe on the side of Offslaught, I pick some of their characters. Or sorry, Unstable. Man, these teams are backwards. It's killing me.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all right. We'll work on it for next time. I feel like anti-armor shells is a pick there, but I don't know. I've never played one in the chambers, so maybe it's a little more powerful than I think it is.
All right, well, I guess that's gonna do it for us. Thanks for tuning into the game. That's the only game I've got that I'm casting tonight, and I guess we'll see you next time.
We will definitely see you next time.